well. Thought I'd try something a little different for the vlog today. I'm in the master bedroom, my parents' bedroom, and just got a few things I wanted to talk about. I wanted to let you guys know it's going to be a little while before I can actually install that SSD drive I got for the 6-core HP. It is coming in today, that drive, but the rail, the adapter to go from the 2.5 inch to the 3.5 inch bay that I need is coming from China, and it's being held up. So I may or may not try to get another one locally, see if somebody has one I can buy really cheap, but if not, I'll have to wait another week or so before that actually comes in. Give you a little bit of an update. Simon's doing fairly well. Both my cats are having some pretty bad allergy problems right now, and I'm actually included in that. I'm so glad you guys liked that special vlog I put up about it being picnic time. We had lots of fun there. Right on the water out in Suffolk. Absolutely beautiful. One thing I must say though, I did pay the price, and I'm still recovering, is my allergies. Being outside in the fresh air that long caused an allergy problem with me, and I'm even starting to feel a little bit today, so that's why I haven't been doing much else outside since then. Hopefully we only got another week or so of this. I mean, it's ridiculous. The pollen, usually around this time the pollen is totally gone, but every morning I've been going out to my car and I see it on there. I mean, there's just like a layer of that green pollen on the hood, on the windshield. It's absolutely ridiculous. And again, for those of you guys out there that are allergy sufferers like me, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I did finish my dad's computer. The other day I picked up a Dell Inspiron 531 from a thrift store because he needed a new system to replace the gateway that he had down there. The motherboard on that was going out, and it would just freeze up every once in a while. It was super slow on the internet. This new computer I got him is not the greatest, but it's good enough for what he does. It's got a AMD Sempron LE1300, which is a 2.3 gigahertz single core processor, but a newer generation processor than the old Pentium D that was in that gateway. It's got 4 gigs of RAM, 160 gigabyte and an 80 gigabyte hard drive, and it's running Windows 7 Ultimate 32-bit edition. Now, something interesting about that, the first install I did, I used Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit, and I had a lot of problems. Windows was not running properly. It was running very slow. It still showed all 4 gigabytes of RAM, but it was just very sluggish. And I looked in a couple of the threads, and someone mentioned that the AMD Sempron CPUs, even though they are 64-bit capable, because of the way their architecture is, it doesn't always run very good in 64-bit mode. So the suggestion was to load the 32-bit version on there. So that's what I did. I took a disk of Windows 7 that I had, in this case Ultimate, 32-bit edition, put that on there, and it works just fine. It can use all 4 gigabytes of that memory, and there's no more sluggishness. I mean, it's nice and quick. It runs YouTube fairly well. Again, you know, I may upgrade it in the future. I know it's an AMD or AM2 socket, so I could put something like an Athlon 64X2, maybe a 4800 or 5200 CPU. And I may do that eventually, but for now, I'm just going to keep it as is because I don't see a problem speed-wise. He's happy with it. He had to order some tickets the other day on it because they're actually going on a little vacation. They're heading out to San Francisco. Then they're going to stay there for a few days, and then they're going to go up to Sonora, California, and visit my uncle and aunt up there. So they should have a lot of fun. He had to order tickets because they want to go see Alcatraz, and I actually, if you guys saw my garage sale finds for this past week, I bought them a digital camera at a garage sale, a nice Kodak 14 megapixel for $10, and I picked up an SD card. So I told them, make sure you take lots of pictures, and I'll definitely maybe post. Well, definitely going to post a slideshow up of those pictures when they get back. That should be really interesting. like to head out there myself one day, but I'm not much into flying. I get very airsick, so we'll see what happens. It may happen for me one day. I'm not sure. Isn't that right, buddy? I think I'm going to have to leave him alone for a few minutes. He seems like he's not very happy with me at the moment. I think I disturbed His Highness's slumber. Isn't that right, buddy? All right, so here's the computer over here. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but this is something else I picked up this past weekend at an estate sale. This is a complete Electrolux canister vac from the 1970s. Original hose, kind of like the paper, I like to call this like paper mache hose. These tend to have a lot of problems. They'll actually implode on themselves. The weave will actually give way. But this hose seems to be in pretty good shape still. Got the power nozzle there and the floor attachment. I gave $10 for this. Very, very happy to have that. My mother is a big Electrolux fan, and she always wants to have an extra one or two in case one of our other vacuums decides to bite the dust. All I had to do was replace the bag. I think I may have to clean it out though, because I kind of smell like a burning smell when it's running. So I think maybe some dust or lint had gotten into the motor. So eventually I'm going to take this thing apart and just do a full service on it. Blow all the dust out, lubricate the parts of the motor I can lubricate, and should be good for many years to come. Okay, so this is Dad's new computer. This is, once again, a Dell Inspiron 531, and it's rocking an AMD Sempron, I believe it's an LE1300 CPU. This is how we get wireless down here, because this house was built in the late 90s and was never wired for an Ethernet cable. So basically, since the router's up in my room, which is literally right above us, I just use a wireless card. This is one I got off of eBay. You can see it's a USB Wi-Fi card, wireless end. And the nice thing about this is it has an extra antenna that sticks up to give us a little bit better Wi-Fi signal. Alright, so you can see my dad's Monte Carlo there. I'll show you guys the specs of this computer real quick. Again, it's an AMD Sempron LE1300 processor running at 2.31 gigahertz, 4 gigabytes of RAM. 3 gigabytes usable, and the only reason it's showing that is it's actually using a gig shared for the memory card. So, I mean, I cannot believe how fast this is now once I put the 32-bit operating system on it. So if you guys have an older single-core computer like a Celeron or a Sempron, and it's running really slow on the 64-bit processor, just go ahead and, or 64-bit version Windows, just go ahead and put on the 32-bit, because it really does make a difference. And I'll just load up YouTube real quick. Before, with the 64-bit version of Windows 7, this took about 2 minutes to load. And as you can see, I mean, it is really, really going quickly right now. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and play one of my videos and show you that even on a single-core processor, this system does pretty well. Back again. Wasn't planning on doing another video, but I'm over here in Suffolk, and we're at a party. Some of my dad's car friend. Yeah, so as you can see, it's not too bad. And believe it or not, it actually works better if I use Firefox. I was actually just using Chrome there, so if you run it on Firefox, it actually has a better frame rate, believe it or not. Alright, so we're going to try another new angle. I'm still down here in the kitchen. Simon actually followed me down. I heard him jump off the bed. It's amazing. Every time he gets up, he doesn't even really weigh that much anymore. I guess it's just his mass. And he jumps off the bed. You can actually hear it in the ceiling. It's like kerplunk. So I could basically tell whenever he's coming down. And of course, he probably wants treats right now. I don't think he actually had any this morning. Let's go ahead and feed Simon a few treats. Simon, what you looking for? Simon, you want some treats? Do you want some treats? What you want? Tell Matt what you want. This? Simon? Simon, you want some treats? Hey. Okay, you don't want treats. Oh, I think I know what he wants. Mom went to PetSmart the other day, and we got some of this cat grass. Let's see if this is what he's after. This? This what you want? What? This? Oh, yeah. This it? That's what you're looking for? Here. Hey, go ahead, bud. Yeah, their stomachs get upset every once in a while, and it's unfortunate because it has a lot to do with the cat food that we feed them. I know a few people that actually feed their cats what they eat at night, so they tend to get a little bit of upset stomachs. I try to give them the best possible food I can. This is some of the new Meow Mix, the fresh. You can see he's got a little bit left over from before. That's got like fresh chicken and some rice in there. It does have all that corn gluten that tends to really bind them up and give him that kind of sour stomach. But he's really a nut when he eats grass. It's really amazing. I'll let you guys watch this for a minute if he'll let me. Now he'll usually just pull it out. If I'm not careful, he'll actually just pull that whole thing out. And you can see he puts his paw on it, which Simon, this is why that grass doesn't last. You are just way too rough with it. Can you get some more? Yeah, he's actually being really good with it right now, probably because I'm sitting right here. If I was to just walk away, he would have that flung all over the floor. Alright everybody, so that's about all I have today. As I stated, there's going to be quite a few new videos coming this week because Mom and Dad are going to be out of town and I'm going to have the house all to myself. So think of a few interesting videos, especially some cooking videos I want to do. I just bought some chicken legs and I'm going to try and think of a recipe for that. I know you guys really enjoy those cooking videos and I try to do them when I can. But when everybody's here in the house, it's really hard because Dad's always down here watching TV, and because the kitchen's so close to the living room, there's a lot of bleed through, and I would never be able to get a full video out. So I'm going to try to get at least 2, maybe 3 cooking videos out this week. We'll see what else the week brings. Hopefully got some interesting videos coming out. Hope you guys are really enjoying these, and I did want to say thank you guys so much. I officially got my 3,000 subscriber about 2 days ago. I'm up to about 3,010 subscribers right now, and I really appreciate it because it helps me out when I try to promote my channel. I'm looking into maybe talking to some companies to try to get products to review on the channel. My problem has been that I just haven't had enough subscribers for them to warrant sending products out to me. Well, if I can get up to maybe 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers, companies will look at my channel more seriously and say, he's absolutely doing something right, and they may be more apt to go ahead and send me like a laptop or a router or something to review. So if you guys like seeing those reviews, just click that subscribe button. And until next time, have a blessed day, everybody.